Well, since Facebook won't let me go live, here's the aftermath from all these riots here in Spokane. They're breaking into banks, y'all. Look, clothers. Still, look at all this. There's Umpqua Bank over there being all broke into. This whole spot. This is the Apple store. Remember, I just made a video down this road right before the riots happened. T-Mobile wasn't touched, but the next place over was touched. The North Face wasn't touched, but this place over here, Pottery Barn, was broke into. See? Like all this stuff down here. This is what street is this? I'll get the info here in a sec. But can you see it? This is what our government was paying these factions to do. These people were paid to do this, you guys. Riots don't just happen like this downtown. If it was all like for real and people were really freaking out needing food and money and stuff, they wouldn't be randomized and contained to downtown. Okay? This was set up. This is the commerce area of town, right? So this is benefiting the corporations, right? This was paid. People were paid to do this, right? The FreePeoples store, River Park Square, Lush, Anthropology, like all this stuff was destroyed. This is all the aftermath of a paid off riot raid that your wonderful corrupted officials have paid for. All these boarded up windows, it is just right here. Just one strip only. Nothing else is busted. See, we got boarded up windows all the way around this one, Nordstrom. See? But that's about the extent of it. So, I don't care what anybody says. This was paid, this was set up, and this was bought off. The whole nonsense garbage that's being spread around is a fear tactic. It's to create division. Alright? It's to create division and hatred. Because these people feed off of fear and hatred and division. Because they're heartless, spineless people. There's Abraham Lincoln. Look at all that shit. Wow. Let us have faith that right makes might. And in that faith, let us to the end dare to do our duty as we understand it. Lincoln. Commander-in-Chief of the Union Army, reviewing his troops, 1861-1865, dedicated to the Grand Army of the Republic, Department of Washington and Alaska. I pray that our Heavenly Father may leave you only the solemn pride that must be yours to have laid so costly a sacrifice upon the altar of freedom. Lincoln. A tribute to the beloved veterans of the Union Army, erected by the citizens and school children of Spokane and their friends, November 11th, 1930. Got lots of stuff around here, y'all. Old stuff. I'm gonna go check out this lodge again. And then we'll go back through town and we will get another look at another view of this obvious setup trap to show America and the world how people are reacting to this tyrant We shouldn't be reacting with fear and anger and being mad. That's exactly what they want. See, so they make us fall into their traps with propaganda, separation, racisms, prejudices. Look at that. Yeah, elected in 1910. Look at all this. Ain't this like Tartaria? Dang. Wow. Historical stuff here. Indian heads. Sinmut. Defaced. But this one's not. And it's got different stuff on this side. Maybe. Limestone. Oh yeah. Look at this. Celtic crosses. Giant pillars too. This is Tartarian. And there it is. At night, those towers are lit up with red and blue. The Cathedral of Our Lady of Lourdes. This is the Masonic Temple. Edwin Hugh Van Peckner. Look, there's the God. There's a Virgin Mary's symbol. It's incredible, isn't it? North Coast Life Home Office. This is the Freemason part of town. Yeah. Why it's built in squares though is the thing. That's what you gotta watch out for. Because I've already proven and have been shown ancient structures used to be circular or round. And look at this stuff, you guys. This is like incredible. And that metal cube prism thing is way over there. Past those apartments, like down that trail, way over that way, like way over there, beyond the river. That's the river gorge right down there. There's another temple way over there. Pretty neat city we got here. All old and pretty neat. But we're gonna go to another part of town. I want to kind of cross the road here to give you guys a closer look at this temple. The cathedral office at the Ribble Center. How you doing there? Joaquin. Dang. So incredible. Masonic Temple, see? That's where our people go. See? This is right at the top there. Masonic Temple. All the circles and stuff are symbolisms for eternity. You know? It's pretty neat. It's all Freemasonry stuff. Built by the Masons. Stuff will last forever. Look, there's a gargoyle up there. Or a frog. Huh. This is Spokane, Washington. See, and there's the Spokane Club, but the U is a V. See, and that's the nickel. The Indian head's on the nickel, the old nickel. Like, you can see how old these places are. That's the city hall. See, so we're gonna return back up through town on this road. We're gonna go down that road, and we're gonna see what kind of chaos, devastation happened on this road. And it's pretty dang dead. Here's the Spokesman's Review building. There's the City Hall. Thomas Foley, United States something. Courthouse. Another old ass building. Like the columnized structures. See the columns in the front? That's not normal human. Humans don't build stuff with that grand architecture like that. This is all ancient stuff. Look how big this entryway is. It's like a giant. See, there's a Horn Street Bank. They got broke into. Like I was saying, man, these people, they were breaking into banks, stealing the money or whatever. They're all being paid. This whole place was a giant mob of people breaking windows, showing the government and the world that we need more rules and oppression and more strict laws that prevent these things. I think everybody involved in the destruction should be jailed. To tell you the truth, every single one of them, cops included. If you're gonna show violence, you should be in jail. That's what they should be used for. Violence, going against life. Anybody who intentionally kills another person or beats another person up, they should be jailed, imprisoned. There's some more wood over that door. See? Like, this part of town really wasn't hit that hard. One block over. Nothing. Pretty strange. Right? That's how you know it was staged and set up. This is the transit center. This is how you can totally tell this was all paid and staged. We got pissed off citizens, like people living on the street that are pissed off because they seen what was happening. They seen cops killing people, beating people up for saying that the brutality needs to go away. It does need to go away. More boarded off windows. See? So this was totally like a contained event. It was staged. It was set up. You know?
Argument with some dude like a crank about how he dressed and the guy's like, what kind of coffee?
See, so we go one block down the street, and this is where all the devastation really happened. Down here, River Park Square. See where like most of the commerce is. You know, the major downtown area right here. Nowhere else is busted up. You know? Like if people were really like looting and needing stuff, they'd be hitting little mini marts and like grocery stores. They wouldn't be hitting this stuff. This was totally, you know, choreographed and premeditated stuff. Because when people really freak out, they don't hit these places, they hit grocery stores and gas stations that have food and water. There ain't nothing with these things that even require necessities of life. You know, this shit don't make you live. There's money everywhere. People robbing banks, pretty much. So who's telling you the bankers are pissed off? Or maybe, you know, it's all that bull crap, mental programming bullshit. Sorry about my language, but it's the God-written truth. Anybody who doesn't think that are living in a fantasy land, because none of this has to do with real life. This is how the bigwigs get their money, is all these places. So in a way, it's like putting a damper on the bigwig with all the money in his pocket, but at the same time, it's making this society and civilization itself look like morons, in my personal opinion. You know? Crap, we got this one that's so messed up that they painted the wall. Since Facebook won't let me do an actual live. Yeah. The Carhartt store, the Nike store I was talking about, you know, open for curbside pickup. Chronic Tacos. That place didn't get hit. Look, randomized locations. The backside of Riot got one window busted. Oh, all those boards at the end there. That's the Spokane exercise equipment place. Just right there, that little 4 blocks of downtown. You can totally tell it was a stationed, what do you call it? Concentrated event. See, that guy's painting the wall over there until they can get the glass to repair it. So, I mean, it's really, people are dumb. Attacking our own home with their superficial crap. Prices are too high or something. Well, you know, that's how the man makes his money, is racking up prices on everything. When they don't make a freaking... They don't do the labor to get that money. So why do they get entitlement to it? When, to be technical, it's us working people that make this whole world go around. It's straight up. So yeah, people can think what they want, but I just showed you the whole 4 blocks. two freaking blocks, really. All the major stores and banks and stuff. People want to freak out. This is what causes world orders. You know, you don't see no little towns being hit, do you? You see big cities. They're showing us only big cities. All the population doesn't live in just big cities, you know. Majority of the population maybe, but the righteous and the good-hearted, they don't live in cities where all this drama lives. This is a negative area, you know. Cities are built on top of ley lines and specific locations where the energy nodes are the strongest, and so these cities are built there so they could siphon the energy out of the planet. There's my bank, Numerica. You see, they didn't touch that place, so it's like only downtown. It's like, come on, people. First Interstate's fine, nothing happened, but the place next door did. What's up, y'all? Look at all the symbolisms. The anchored art got broke into. See, so it's like randomized locations. People aren't really looking or even paying attention. Are they even conscious of what they're doing? They're making all the society look like chaos and mayhem creators. You know? This makes all of us good people look bad. All of us who keep our noses out of stuff. Wow, look at that. Egyptian pharaohs. Ain't that something? All the symbols. Telling you all. Grand Hotel. That place there got hit. You see the wood on the door? So really, it's all these randomized locations. And it's not so bad on this end. The Crave didn't get hit. I don't want to shine my light on people though. But this corner bar didn't get touched. But the Monterey did. The Monterey got... Well, that place was open just last night. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they have it blocked off for other reasons during the day. But this is the most favorite bar for karaoke and pizza. The bartender makes a good drink and their pizza's not too bad. And they have a very good selection of music. But this is Spokane Comedy Club. See? Spokane Comedy Club. Well, I'm heading back to the house now. See, nobody touched STCU. I use this bank's ATM. It only charges me, what, 75 cents to use this ATM here. But yep. That's pretty much the gist of this town. That's about the aftermath of wave 1. So, I mean, really, people need to stop creating mayhem and chaos. It doesn't look good for the rest of us. It's like the way the world is everybody gets judged and placed into that same category of one bad apple on the tree. And so what happens is everybody allows those bad apples to corrupt and meld their perception and their judgments about other people as well. And that's not right. You should never stereotype another into a category of another because you don't know this person. You don't know how, their story or what they've been through, why they act the way they do. So, you know, in all reality, we're all made up of the same stuff. We all have within us the same thing that the next person has. It's how we handle our situations. It's how we treat each other. You know, because if you're going to treat somebody else like a monster and ugly and judge them constantly and belittle or ridicule them constantly or talk bad to them or down on them, it's really telling you, some raspberries, it's really telling you what kind of a person you are yourself. You know, if you have nothing but sourness in your heart, then, you know, maybe your heart is sour. You know, I'm not sugarcoating anything. I think it's very important to know these things so people can understand and identify where they are. Look at all these cubed buildings, y'all. Cubes everywhere. Little prisons everywhere. There's the CenturyLink building. You could push that thing over and it would be the same size. XO. No love. X could stand for no, or the number 10, right? CenturyLink building, giant cube. Anyways, till next time, y'all. Have a wonderful day.